And then we're going to use the raise hand feature.
I don't have the raise hand feature.
Who's that, Bobby?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't.
I don't see it.
Go down to the bottom. There's should be something that says.
I had signed with Epic Records when I was 16 years old, but I didn't have a hit until I was 34. So that was 18 years of rent checks bouncing and trying to figure out how to take care of my family at 5. And someone told me that I should consider writing songs for other people while I'm working on my solo career. And I thought, I don't know if I can do that. I've never really tried. And I tried. And my songwriting career took off, which was a great relief to me as a father and provider, but also turned out to be really central to my career. I started writing songs for some of the biggest artists in the world. And I learned that original songs and hit songs are the lifeblood of the industry, that great singers can come and go. If they don't choose the right material, they don't have careers. They have moments during their career. But I'm just really grateful that I was attracted to learning about the art and craft of songwriting.
Thank you very much, and I can't wait till your next performance.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Hi, Michael. Thanks for talking to us again today. I appreciate it. Since I didn't hear your answer last time, I want to ask you what I had wanted to know, which is that after doing music for so long, so many years, is there still something new that you can learn doing an experience like this about yourself as a singer?
Well, that's a question that applies to anybody's lifetime. I'm always learning. While I'm singing, I'm learning about what I can do with my voice to have the kind of effect that I want from it. It's kind of an ongoing conversation between me and my vocal cords of whether it's going to behave or not, to hit the notes that I want, the way I want to express myself. I think that the learning process of living is what can feed your next album or your next song that you're about to write. Can give you a perspective that you never have had, even in all the many, many years I have been in the business and been writing. The learning process means it's kind of an infinite door that you walk through. And as songwriters, there are only so many important things in life that you can write about. The single most important thing in life you can write about is love. It's going to be what matters. It's going to be the people who matter to you in your life. It's going to be your family, your loved ones, your children. It's going to be romantic love, but that's going to definitely be more powerful and be the lesson we are left with in our lives. The thing with songwriting is that you want to say that same most important thing in a new way. You want to say whatever it is about your experience of love, whether you found it, whether you have it, whether you're still looking, you just want to do it with different words. You want to find a different way, and that becomes a challenge and a quest that songwriters get together and enjoy the challenge, basically.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thanks very much.
Hi, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. My question for you is, so many people that are competing with you look to you as a role model, and I want to know what piece of advice, what's the best thing you learned from the people that have been on the show?
Wow. It's tough to say something brand new about what I'm learning about being on the show, as much as I find myself looking at me in the past. When I'm speaking to a young artist, aspiring artist or songwriter, I feel like the advice that I give or the response that I give to a question, it has a certain level of responsibility to it. And I don't want to have a moment where someone's looking for some important direction moving forward. And I'm not hearing it, and I'm just having a friendly conversation. I think I respond to young artists and writers the same way. I encourage them. I talk about some of the challenges that may be relevant to them at the time. But I always feel like I'm giving some kind of encouragement to someone whose single, first, most important or biggest passion in their life is making music. It feels like a certain level of responsibility during the conversation that you say what you mean and you communicate it in a way that it's helpful for a person moving forward. And I see me as a young aspiring writer, artist, and remember how little I knew about making a record and having the opportunity to perform for amazing people and people who are icons, in the music industry. That excited me as a kid. But it's something that we relate to if we have good long careers. Feels like you'll be asked every important question about creating music. And with me, a lot of times it's talking to singers about their strengths and the challenges of live performances, over the years, how to maintain your full voice, how to exercise your vocal cords. That sleep, 8 hours of sleep is a fantastic thing for a singer, especially on long, challenging tours. And things that basically will kind of arm a young person with information that'll make perfect sense to them when they're warming up their voice or spending a little more time doing scales before they walk out on stage, which can be pretty funny sounding, but they work. So I don't know, I just, I enjoy speaking to a hungry, focused person because I'm very confident it won't be a waste of time.
Beautiful. Well, you're amazing. I'm proud of you and congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Am I next? I think I am. Hi, Michael. I'm going to ask you the question I asked you last week because I couldn't hear what you said. When you chose It's a Beautiful World, why did you choose it for the competition and what inspired you to write it?
So what aspects can I share with you? It's a song that I wrote with Justin Gesso during COVID. The focus was basically how great it's going to be once we get through this, and we are going to get through it together. They may be some of that kind of talk may sound cliche, but look at what we are involved in. Look at what the world is, what's happening in the world. I don't think we need to spend another moment stressing over everything as compared to doing something about it. And some things are out of our control. And that's what we learn. That's one of the lessons we learn about life. We wound up writing this song. He was in Florida at his parents' home. I was in Connecticut. And we talked about, sometime, writing some more music and not needing to Zoom to do it. But we're really grateful that we have this tool that allows us to talk about things that are important to us. And to be able to say that, COVID didn't shut me down from writing 6 songs, 7 songs, however there are many however many there were. Just the fact that we could use technology to reach into our own creativity is miraculous to me. And while we're on the subject matter of miracles, the world may seem like an impossible puzzle to be solved, but we can solve it like one fix at a time if we are kind to other people, if we're kind to ourselves, if we're kind to the people, not just the people we love dearly, but human beings. Something fantastic happens when you add a little extra couple of drops of thank you, when you thank someone, when you appreciate what someone's doing for you, and you appreciate people out of human respect. It seems like a lot of that started coming through the song before Ukraine was top of the news every hour. But that speaks to another life lesson for us, is how to be compassionate in challenging times, how to always be able to access human compassion for other people. It kind of makes me feel like I'm looking to be the best my version of myself that I can be. And at the same time, I have something to offer the people that I come in contact with, the people that I work with, and the people I love.
Okay, thank you. Well, I know we all appreciate you coming back again so we could get our interview with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for your patience as well.
Mr. Bolden, again, congratulations moving forward.
Thank
Is
you.
there a lot of the fans come to you and they tell you how great you are and how much they appreciate you and all the people in the competition? Are there any one of those people that you kind of like and admire as far as that's in the competition right now?
I like so many of the people I didn't get a chance to meet everybody, but I've liked so many of the people I've met because there seems to be this kind of hunger and sense of appreciation to be in it. And I saw people who have completely different strengths as vocalists, as writers. The artist from Rhode Island, I keep forgetting his name. I met him once.
Houston.
I'm sorry.
Houston. That's his name.
Houston?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's who he is. He was singing, and I heard Chris Stapleton meets Adele. A very unusual combination of soul and range and emotion and power and vulnerability. But I remember feeling excited that he was going to be a contender. Maybe I wasn't thinking hard enough about the fact that I'm a contender too. So there have been a few others that have remembered my song and started singing it to me. And I was very flattered and very touched by the fact that in the midst of all of this, they remembered the words and melody to A Beautiful World. That was
awesome.
very promising. It will be the first single for my album. So it's important to me for a lot of reasons. But I'm glad that that song is basically representing Connecticut with some assistance from me.
There you go. Congratulations again. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. We're going to move on to the
Thank
next.
you so much.
Okay, we're going to be bringing in Jonah if you guys want to raise your hands, I'll pick an order. Go ahead when you're ready.
Jonah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. What went into the songwriting process for to put this song forward to the competition right now?
I mean, honestly, in the songwriting process, we just wanted a song that combined a slow kind of country ballad and that super fast hitting country song, along with that like roll the windows down, kind of cruise on a like dirt road in the summer. We wanted something that combined all three of those elements in one song. And I really think that this song, Fired Up, nailed it. Absolutely nailed it with that song.
You absolutely did. It was fun seeing you perform that on stage too. Was that part of that performance too, to add to it? Like, hey, we're going to perform this song and do all these amazing things.
Absolutely, yeah. That the performance in the delivery was a big part of that, and it was kind of, it wasn't hard getting the delivery right, but I definitely needed to step up to the song because I had to show the emotion and the attention in that song, and it was a lot of work, but it was so much fun.
Well, thank you for talking to us.
Hi, congratulations on
Hi.
tonight. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Yep. So you're going to be inspiring a nation with your performance. So I want to know who inspires you as an artist.
Who inspires me as an artist? I'd say I'm more of a Marty Robbins guy. Marty Robbins kind of meets George Strait kind of guy. Those are my two inspirations as far as music, which is an interesting answer because those are like super old country and nothing new, but that's kind of what's true to heart.
Beautiful. Well, congratulations. I'm really proud of you. Good job tonight.
Thank you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How did being the grandson of Dean Evans influence you to be a country singer?
Sorry, ask one more time.
How did being the grandson of Dean Evans inspire you to be a country singer?
What's funny is I didn't even know that my own grandfather was Dean Evans until later on in life, and him and I were doing music together and playing guitar, and I didn't piece the dots together until I was a little bit older, and he broke out his old vinyl records, and that was kind of a big stepping stone into my singing and country music career, knowing that I've kind of got that country music history. It feels really great now stepping into that.
Thank you, and I enjoyed your performance.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Gig, you're up next.
Yeah, Jonah, you define your music as a modern country. I just want to hear it out of your own words. What is a modern country, and how does it feel being on a stage performance like that again?
You know, I'd say the term modern country is a pretty broad term. A lot of people put that in the category of pop country, and there are certain elements that I take out of different types of country music. So modern country music being rock elements, pop elements, and having different and new melodies, but also melodies that are simple and easy and catchy to sing in your head and be easy to sing along to. So modern country is a very blanket statement, but that's where I put myself in my music.
Excellent, thank you.
I think we might have time for one more. Laura, go ahead.
Hi, great job tonight.
Thank you.
So American Song Contest is this huge stage. So how did your preparation for this performance compare to your preparation for performances in the past?
You know, it's funny, I was kind of just thrown into the fire on this one. I've performed on large stages before, but nothing of the scale to American Song Contest. I remember just a few days ago when we were all first stepping on the stage, rehearsing, going through those first rehearsals, and it was like, oh my gosh, like at least I hardly knew what to do with so much space and so much room to run around, and it took a few days to get used to, but I'm already loving it.
Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you. Cool. Thank you.
out there, 3 of them with on NBC if you include Songland. Why was American Song Contest the best opportunity for you?
The fact that I could, express myself with my own art, and I wasn't pressured to do anything other than me was the greatest part of the show, and that's what I delivered tonight. And I feel like everyone enjoyed the show, man. And I hope they did. I hope they did.
And I need to borrow that suit whenever you're done with it, sir.
Hey man, it's gonna be like a collector's item right here. It's legendary, the first ever American Song Contest. We made history.
There you go. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Hi, congratulations on a great night. You did a great job. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
I want to know, there's so many other great singers on the show. I want to know, who's to be the first one you collaborate with?
I really like Anissa. I like her style. I think me and her could make a big hit. I like so many people on the show. Broderick. I love King Coyote. He's dope. Everybody on the show I want to collaborate with. They're just everybody. I'm a fan of everybody right now.
Beautiful. Congratulations again and great job.
Thank you. You like my spin?
I love it. I love it.
Get it.
Hey, Cruz. Mine seemed like a simple question, so I'm going to make it a sort of like a two-part question. First of all, how did you come up with the name Cruz Rock for yourself? And then secondly, who influences your style? Because your style is so colorful and bright.
Well, the name Cruz Rock is actually, when you talk about the Virgin Islands, the island that I'm from is called St. Croix, but in Spanish we call it Santa Cruz. And then on St. Thomas, which is the capital of St. Croix, we call it Rock City because of the hills and the valleys over there. So when you combine the two names together, you get Cruz Rock. And my style, I like to take a variety of different genres, different artists that I like, and mix them up with the Celebrando track. I wanted to make something. When I first heard the beat, when Ali D, Theodore, and Atlantic sent the beat over, I thought it sounded like some Caribbean funk. So I was like, this is cool. It has like the horns. It was different. So I spoke to them. I was like, yo, I want to add in some different stuff like a dembow, reggaeton, drum kit. And then I added in the saxophone and the EDM part. And I literally wrote that song in probably like 20 minutes, man. It was just full of vibes. And I wanted to incorporate the Spanish with the dancehall along with the funk, like a Bruno Mars. That's where you get and we gonna party all night. You know what I'm saying? And I thought, at first, I thought that, I was tripping, like maybe I'm just doing too much. And then everybody was like, yo, that is hot. And it just so happened to be a hit, man. And I hope everyone out there loves it. So far, it seems like everyone loves it, which is cool.
You are great. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Hi, Cruz.
Hey.
My question is, how did you decide which song to perform on the show?
Initially, the first song that I sent in was called Como Fuego, and it's like a reggaeton dancehall, and it's not slow, but it's like a 90 BPM, which is kind of groovy. And I said to myself, if I'm gonna be on a show with, these singers like Jordan and Michael Bolton and all these people, I'm like, yo, I gotta come with energy, because I can't out-sing them. So I said, you know what, I gotta make something that is gonna stand out, that's different, that's never been done before. And that's how I came up with that, man. I went for something that has never been done before, that when you hear it, it's just like, wow, I want to hear it again. I gotta get my ears around it as to what it is.
Well, thank you and good luck.
Thank you so much.
I have another question for you, Cruz, because I'm reporting from Latino Review Media, and there's not a lot of Latino Spanish musicians on this show so far. So we're cheering for you. Do you see that as an advantage?
Yeah, man, of course. Yeah, the Latino gang, first of all, you already know that, man. Latino music is, one of the biggest music genres right now in the world. when you talk about reggaeton and Latin pop, my dad is Puerto Rican, and I'm happy just to represent the Latinos in the Virgin Islands as well. You know what I'm saying? As I'm actually one of the first, if not the first, international Latin artists to come out of the Virgin Islands. So, you know, I've done music with Lennox of Zany Lennox, Gillo Star. You know, I've been to a lot of Latin countries over the years, and the Latin community always supports me, and I love them back, man. So, mira, Latino gang, you don't know, que lo que mi gente.
Most likely, we're supporting you.
Yeah.
I think you're done. Does
Hey,
anybody have
thank
any
you
more
guys
questions?
very
I
much.
think you're done. Thank you.
All right. Hi, Macy. First of all, thank you for all the childhood memories with your music. Totally appreciate it, and great job tonight. Great. So I want to know, is there so many amazing singers on the show? I would like to know who you want to collaborate with the most and why.
Stand by. We need to turn the volume on. Hold on.
Okay, first of all, Macy, great job tonight, and thank you for all the childhood memories with your music. I'd like to know, since there's so many amazing singers on the show, who would you like to collaborate with the most and why?
Yeah, there was some really great, so much talent on the show, and it was so fun to hear like new songs, you know, that you never heard before, like completely mapped out and produced and got a show with it, you know. I didn't catch everybody's name, but I loved the dude that did Fire It Up. That's my dude.
Can we pause for a second? I want to grab his photos.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, so
I think we took photos.
I know.
Sure, no problem. I understand. I was just asking who that you competed with tonight would you like to collaborate with?
Oh, I was saying I really like the kid from okay, we got names now.
Fire.
That was Montana. Jonah Prill.
Nice.
Dude, I love that song. Yeah, and I love those kids' courtship. That was pretty awesome. And I didn't hear everybody, but those two stood out to me. How about you?
I like Fire It Up the most. That was the song.
The girl at the end was gonna go from Virginia. Who did New York? Did you see her?
Yeah, I saw her. She was good.
Yeah.
Anissa, yeah.
The girl that
Him,
Virginia.
him too. Broderick Jones. I like him too.
Oh, he was really good.
Yeah.
She was so good.
Mm.
It's a good show. They got real
artists.
Yeah, real artists, yeah.
Beautiful. Well, you did amazing tonight. I'm proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Miss Gray, fellow Ohioan in the house, thank you so much for performing.
Hey, Bobby Jones.
Why American Song Contest, and why was the song that you chose to do that you felt was important, that was a good enough song to do for competition?
It's an interesting show because we get all these dance shows and singing shows, and so it's cool to have a show that focuses on the song. And it, it's cool because I think that'll affect music and just bringing the focus back to the core of music, which is the songwriting. So, and then I heard Snoop was a part of it, and he's just always cool to be. He's like everybody's uncle. I don't know if he's old enough to be my uncle, but he just feels like your favorite uncle, right? Or cousin
Uncle
or
Snoop.
something.
Uncle
Yeah, he
Snoop.
always feels like family.
Definitely.
And being on being able to launch your song on a national TV show with a lot of people watching. It's, you know, that's a great opportunity. You definitely can't skip that. So we got Mano out here, so we definitely had to do it, you know.
Why was this a good song for you guys to collaborate on and put into the competition?
Sorry?
Why was this a good song for you to collaborate on and put into the competition?
It's just a dope song. It's inspirational. It feels good. It has an element of the song that feels inspirational. At the same time, it feels refreshing and fun. So, you know, it's something that when you hear it, it stands out. It's very catchy. You remember it now. I guarantee you remember the hook. Higher, higher. I'm telling you. So it's one of those. It's a smash. It's one of those records that, you know, can stay around forever and stand the test of time because it speaks to the core people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, definitely congratulations for both of you. And it's an amazing song. I love it.
Thank you.
Just writing on, this is Gig Pad with the LRM Online. Just writing on the question is how did you two collaborated and how long on this song? And then a specific question for Mano is, how do you feel working with Macy to represent Ohio?
Well, fortunately, I had the honor of working with Macy before on a song of mine. And, you know, she blessed me, you know, with that opportunity, working with me, shooting a video with me. And, you know, so when she called me about her song and told me that she had something very special, she told me she needed it right back the next day. And I sent it back to her the next day because I felt like, you know, there's certain artists that stand the test of time. And I feel like Macy is one of those artists that does that, you know, for real. Like we talking legendary artistry here. We're not talking about fly by night, you know, songs that come and go. We're talking about somebody who's been around for some time. So it's an honor for me to just be here.
Excellent, thank you.
Well,
congrats.
Gig or Gigi?
Gig. No, it's Gig. It's Gig.
Oh, really? That's your whole, no, that's not a nickname?
It is a nickname, but yeah.
What's it short for?
I'm Thai, so we all have like these one syllable nicknames because our names are too long. So my parents gave me Gig.
What's your real name?
Goon is my real name. It's also short.
What is it?
Goon.
Goon.
Goon, yeah.
Goon, like a goon.
Yeah, goon.
Like a goon, like a goon. This is a goon.
Yeah, you know what it's
goon. Goon.
Like G-O-O-N?
Yeah, G-O-O-N. Yeah.
Well, okay, well, what does it mean in Thai? What does it mean out there?
It means energy from the fire. It's a Hindu word.
Yeah. You mean something totally different.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you. Any more questions?
Yes. Hi, I'm Kristen. It's so awesome to talk with you guys. Now I got to ask Macy, you are no stranger to reality, television competitions. You were on Dancing with the Stars. You were on The Masked Singer Australia. So how does this show compare to those ones? I feel like there's a lot of different, skill sets you got to dive into for each one of those.
This is totally different. It's more about the song and like just showcasing the, great songs and new artists. And it's a unique show. I've never seen a show like this, so I'm excited to be a part of it. And it's in its first season, and then really happy that we didn't pick this song, the show did. So that was cool. That kind of was a huge boost of confidence, because to know that before it even came out, they already loved it.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, congratulations, guys. You killed it.
Thank you.
Last question.
Okay.
Hi, Macy.
Hey.
My question was, you've been a music icon through the years. What do you think has kept you fresh and inspiring through all these years?
You know what? It's I just genuinely love making records. I love touring. I even love, the business of it. I love, the shitty part. I like the hustle of it. I like being around other artists and musicians. I like the fact that I still have a lot to learn. And it's a business that's changing all the time. And so just the challenge, I like it. I like being around it. And even though, you know, it breaks your heart and lets you down all the time. And you know, you get to go in the studio with my man, you know, and just watching, you know, when we send you the song and he send it back the next day, and killed it. And so stuff like that, I learned from that. Like, you know, he just went in and it was, I didn't give him any direction and it was perfect. So, you know, you learn from, and so you're constantly learning, you're constantly getting inspired, and it really, you know, is the only thing, you know, that I'm really good at. That's the real reason.
Well, thank you and good luck.
Maynard, why do you do this all the time?
Because it could be way worse.
Yeah,
So,
that's
I mean,
in short.
you know, definitely. So we have opportunity to live out our dreams. And even sometimes when the dreams get a little bit foggy, we still in the driver's seat. Just get up every day and get back on that bike and keep pedaling.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Talking, and thanks everybody. See you soon.
So excited to speak with you, also from New York. So we are rooting for you. I wanted to know what went into the writing process and the performance of Greenlight. What can you tell us?
So writing the song, originally, I had no idea that this was, you know, would end up on a TV show or something like that. I honestly, one day I was just feeling the vibe. I was on a Zoom call with my producer from London, and I'm like in my living room in Brooklyn, and we're just vibing, and we write this song, and it's a vibe, it's Greenlight. And then all of a sudden, you know, I get the chance to be on this show, and then they're like having me pick a song, and I'm like, wait, I have the perfect song, you know, it's so New York, and it's called Greenlight. And then, you know, because it's a big vibe, it has a lot of energy to it, which is so like my city. So, you know, then with the performance aspect, I was like, guys, this has to be big. We need to tear this stage up. We need dancers, we need lights, we need everything and more. And that's what finally, you know, I think they brought to the table. It was like a futuristic concrete jungle vibe, which I really wanted. And, you know, I had even the Statue of Liberty at the end with my mic up, outlining my body. And it was just truly something that is like, was always in my head as I would watch my idols perform. Like, I always wanted a performance like that. So the fact that I made it happen and we got it done, I'm super blessed.
You killed it. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And can't wait to see what's next.
Thank you.
Hi, another fellow New Yorker here. Yay, New York.
New York in the house. I love it.
Yes, and first of all, as an aside, you look a lot like my sister, which is the highest compliment anyone in the world could ever get.
Oh, your sister, I love it. Hi,
Yes.
sis.
Hi. So I wanted to know, you just mentioned your idols. Who are they and who do you want to collaborate with first?
Oh, I have so many. I mean, first the queen, Miss Rihanna. I love her vibe. You know, this Rihanna, Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, the divas. And then we got the crazy vocalists like Sia. I'm all about woman power. But then I love my guys too, The Weeknd, Drake, Post Malone. There's so many people that I'm missing that I can't think of on the spot, but you know, I'm just Justin Timberlake. You know, there's so many great performers and artists that, you know, do it all that inspired me growing up. You know, watching them on stage is the reason I wanted to put a performance like I did tonight.
Well, you killed it. I'm so proud of you and good luck with everything. Great job.
Thank you.
Anissa, hey, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Lots of pressure for New York to represent.
For sure.
But I want to know is, as a daughter of an Albanian, you know, parents here, how much influence does that culture infuse into you, shaping you to how you are today?
Oh, so much. You know, there's a beautiful culture about, you know, being Albanian. There's this tradition, the instrumentation, the type of music that I grew up on, my parents playing, you know, coming from over there.
that, you know, was infused in me as a child. So when I grew up and I decided, hey, I want to make pop music, but I was like, I want to put a little something different in it because I'm a little different. So I want to put into my music what I grew up on. So I want to mix it pop with that, you know, those cultural sounds, European sounds, Middle Eastern sounds, because I'm also a proud Muslim. So I also wanted to incorporate that aspect into my music. And that's what kind of created this worldly sound that I've got going on for me.
Great, terrific. Good luck with you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, great job tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And in your video package, you talked about bringing this melting pot of sound.
Yeah.
So why do you think that's such a good fit for American Song Contest?
Oh, not only for American Song Contest, I thought that was the perfect fit for New York, because we are just such a diverse state. There are people from countries that you probably never even heard of. And growing up there, I was exposed to all of that. So, you know, that's what I wanted to bring with my music, because that's what New York is. New York isn't just one type of genre. New York isn't just R&B or, you know, hip hop, country, pop. Like, New York is everything. We're a big melting pot. So I definitely wanted to represent that with my music. I didn't want to represent just one type of person. I wanted to represent the majority of us, because, you know, we all came to this country from somewhere else, our ancestors. So that, I feel like, would only do the contest justice if I incorporated everywhere into my music.
Awesome, great job.
Thank you.
How old were you when you knew you wanted to become a singer and a musician?
Oh, since I was a little girl. My mom got the videos, the VHS videos, the big fat camera videos of me, you know, singing all types of songs. I was always that kid that wanted to be on stage. 3rd grade talent show, 5th grade talent show. I wasn't doing the play unless I had a lead role in it. You know, I was one of those kids. So I always knew that I was destined to be on stage because I loved it. You know, I was in the 6th grade in a rock band singing Ozzy Osbourne all around Brooklyn. So, you know, being on stage and performing is definitely in my blood from a very young age.
Well, congratulations and great job.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Mwah.
Hi, congratulations. You did incredible tonight. You're giving me serious 2000 vibes. Kid Rock, Stained. I love it. I want to know who inspires you as an artist.
Oh man, I love the Rolling Stones. I love Muddy Waters. Some newer artists like Gary Clark Jr. and Lumineers, and I'm really inspired by like all kinds of music.
Wonderful. Well, you did incredible tonight, and I'm sure they're very proud of you too. So, and I'm very proud of you. So good luck with everything.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations. And how was it being on that stage? How was it performing in front of this audience and knowing that you have, you know, a lot of America watching this?
Yeah, the live broadcast element adds a whole different, you know, mountain of possibilities. But I was just stoked to play my original music on TV, and the crowd in the studio was really great and really responsive. And I had some friends there to cheer me on as well, and seeing them out in the crowd was great.
It's an amazing thing to see that on stage and see how it comes to life. So you guys did a great stage show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my question is, what are some of your favorite songs to sing?
Ooh, right now, there's a couple covers like River by Leon Bridges. I love singing, and I always love singing like a Rolling Stones song or something like that when I'm with my band and we can really dig in and rock out and stuff. But you know, I enjoyed, you know, singing some of my own tunes too and getting to share that with new crowds.
Well, great. Congratulations, and I wish you luck.
Thank you so much.
King, Mr. King, I'm not sure how to address you, but my apologies.
You can call me King Coyote, whatever.
King Coyote. So one of the things that you are representing Maine, and I'm sorry for my ignorance, but when I think of rock and roll music, I don't think of Maine. But tell us how much rock and roll there are out of that state as a community.
Sorry, can you say the question again?
I said, when I think of Maine, I don't think of rock and roll, but could you tell us about that rock and roll community out of Maine? What's that like?
So what Maine has is a really good base of storytellers and songwriters, and no matter what genre it is, that everybody really crushes it in Maine. And Maine has a really amazing rock and roll kind of vibe, a singer-songwriter, Americana, rootsy rock vibe. And I think it's reflective of the state and how rugged the state is. It's got a rugged, rocky coastline and rugged mountains. And I think the people resemble that. Therefore, you musicians who are writing and stuff might resemble that as well. And that's what I try to do, at least. And it's the music community is tight knit and not terribly big, as you can imagine, but it's a good group of people that are all there for each other.
Terrific. Thank you. And hopefully you put Maine on the map for rock and roll.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was the last question.
Cool.
Krista, then Gig, then Laura.
Hi, congratulations on such an amazing night. You did wonderful tonight. And I want to know, since you're inspiring a nation of people who want to perform, I want to know who inspires you as a performer.
Yeah, so many people, honestly. There's a list, a big list. Ed Sheeran, Trevor Hall, Naco Bear, Medicine for the People, Shawn Mendes, Ariana Grande, Kanye West, Bon Iver. I love Bon Iver. He saved my life in high school. I love that man. He's a healer. So many people. Wookie Foot. I don't know if you've ever heard of those people, but but yeah. Martina Mcbride. She touched my heart when I was a young girl with her song Concrete Angel. I love her. Yeah. So many artists.
That's incredible. And I can't wait to see you collaborate with every single one of them. You're going to do well. You will.
Kanye and I, we have the same birthday. We share the same birthday.
Well, see, it's a sign. It's going to happen. And I just want to say, I want to say how proud I am of you and congratulations on a successful night.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Hi there.
Hello.
My question is, what made you want to partner with Boys Town National Hotline and Hope Squad?
Yeah, so they're both suicide prevention organizations. My biggest thing with Boys Town, I met them back when I released my song Love Letter, and the message and their message was very similar. And I kind of just started realizing all of the things that happened in my past, and coming from a broken home, a fatherless home, really kind of put a dent in my development, I feel personally. And so meeting these young girls and young boys at the Boys Town Village, knowing that they had the same experience as me, or some that were similar, it made me just want to be a vessel, be a voice for them, and share that message. A really great thing there is that they're not allowed to have social media at Boys Town, because social media is the number one suicide. I don't want to say, I guess I want to pick the best words, I'm sorry, is the main reason why teenagers commit suicide. And so it just blows my mind that they don't have social media there. So they don't have things that they can, compare to online, and they can really hone in and focus on their own development and who they are as a person. So it's important for me to just get that message out to people who feel like they're not good enough, who feel like they, never had someone to believe in them. I want this song to be something that they can believe in. And that's why I wrote it. I wrote it for them.
Well, thank you so much for your message, and I wish you luck in the competition.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Jocelyn, could you tell us about the music community out of your state, how big it is, and how they all influence you?
How they all what? I'm sorry.
They influence you to come up with.
Yeah, so the Omaha music scene is amazing. I mean, we have so many artists. I have a full list in my head. I feel like so many I can't even like just say right now, but all of them that I know personally have shown up for me and always supported me, and also giving back to them and going out and supporting them and seeing how they shine. It's just, the Omaha music scene is amazing and very, very well supported down there. And yeah, it's definitely influenced me it's definitely influenced me a lot as a performer and an artist and a person.
That is great to hear. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, great job tonight. That was amazing.
Thank you.
And so Snoop was feeling emotional after your song, and Kelly
Yeah.
had nothing but good things to say. So how did it feel to hear those reactions from them?
Yeah, I didn't get to hear Kelly's reaction. I gotta watch that back. Snoop actually came up to me personally after my performance, and he wanted to give me a hug, and he told me that song was so beautiful, and that really touched his heart. So he personally came up to me when all the cameras were off. So I just thought that was really special. That validated everything that I'm doing with Boys Town and with Hope Squad. And it validated how magical and powerful the song is.
Amazing. Well, congratulations again.
Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, so much. I appreciate your time and energy. Thank you.
Unmute myself. I keep making that mistake. How did that feel tonight?
Felt good.
It was fun.
Felt great. It was a dream.
What kind of pressure do you feel going into a competition like this, competing with all these states and all these different artists?
What kind of pressure? What type of pressure?
Feels like someone just kind of like pushing a finger
just right on,
right,
like this,
right
to
in
your chest,
right in your sternum, a hard finger in your sternum. But
it's like, yeah, it's about like 8 kilograms of pressure per square inch.
Is that a lot of pressure?
I don't know.
But it was fun. It wasn't that much
fun.
pressure.
Yeah,
it was a fun experience.
Well, tell us a little bit about the song. It's kind of a cool title.
Yeah. What do you want to know about it?
What's in $1 million smoothie?
What's in one? That's a really good question. That's what I've been asking myself.
Charcoal?
Activated charcoal. Apparently it's collagen and activated charcoal, which is what you're paying for. And reishi mushrooms and fish roe. I've never heard of that, but that's interesting.
It could be.
I guess why not?
Could be.
Caviar. There's actual caviar in the smoothie as part of what you're paying
gold
for.
Flakes, maybe.
And also Goop products are put into the smoothie as well.
That's Goop product.
Yes.
Goop.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yes, we'll put it on the Paltrow list. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hey guys, congratulations for tonight.
Thank you.
So how did it feel, or when did you find out that you would be going first, and how did it feel to go first tonight?
We found out today. We found it today, for real.
We found out today.
And we were like, what a relief.
We were stoked.
Just nice. Get it over with.
Yeah, just get it over with. Move on with your life. No, I think it's like the anticipation is, I think in anything is hard to deal with. And so the sooner you do things, I think the better.
It's like at a school talent show. It's, you just get it over with.
Yeah. And just like, I think sitting there and watching everyone else's performance would have been hard for me.
So we're grateful. We're grateful we got to go first.
Thank you, NBC.
All right, great job again, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Courtship. I love your guys' music because it reminds me of a lot of the Eurovision songs, because they make a lot of type of parodies, and you guys in good company with like Lil Sis Nora or Big Little, but is all your songs sort of like $1 million smoothie? Do you guys love to make this type of music?
Do you mean are all our songs satirical? Is that kind of the question? Yeah. No, not all of them, but some are.
I think this is definitely on the more satirical side.
Yeah, definitely on the more satirical side. But it's fun for us, to kind of be.
Yeah, I think all our songs are fun to listen to, and they're fun to make.
Fun for us.
But yeah, this is definitely on the more crazy side.
Do you guys, because of this, do you guys feel you have the edge on the competition? Because no one else is kind of taking the sim.
I don't know. I think it's just like, I think everyone else is awesome too. Like we just do our thing, and if people like it, that's cool. And if they don't,
I think it's I think when you look at us, we have a disadvantage.
Oh,
yeah. Take one look at us and you go, those guys, they're not gonna.
They're just
win.
not rock stars.
They're not.
It's just no way.
They're not gonna win. So I think we have a disadvantage.
I think you guys will do great. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thanks.
Thank you. Great.
Hey guys, my question is, what made you interested in becoming musicians?
Oh, that's a great question. My mom forced me to take piano lessons when I was 6.
Me too.
And I hated it. And then I kept doing it and I started to like it. And then I had some other really good teachers who got me really excited about music. And yeah, then I got obsessed. So it's really my teachers, like good teachers.
Yeah. So that's literally the same thing with me.
Really good teachers.
Well, great. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Sammy, go ahead.
Oh, hi. So congratulations on tonight. You did a great job. And you just mentioned your teachers that you had for music. And what would you like to say to them now that you're performing on this show?
It's so nice. I just say how grateful I am to them for inspiring me and showing me, this beautiful thing, this music, something so much bigger than myself to be a part of. It's a total honor to get to engage with it. So I'm really grateful to them. Thank you.
Yeah. Too. Good teachers forcing us to practice.
It was good. We needed them.
And parents.
I needed the discipline.
Yes, would not have done it without them.
Parents too.
Parents for sure.
Well, I bet everyone is as proud of you as I am of you. So congratulations and great job tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cool. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
All right. Congratulations on tonight. You did a great job.
Thank you guys so much.
Yes, of course. And I want to know, tell me a little bit about your song and the inspiration behind it.
The inspiration behind my song. I'm just a heartbroken kid. There's nothing more to it. Girls are mean to me. And yeah, now I'm here.
Aw. Well, I don't know why they're mean to you because you're awesome and I adore you. So you're just a great person.
Thanks so much. Sammy?
Yeah. Sammy, yes.
Thanks so much, Sammy.
You're welcome. Great job tonight.
Thank you. Did you like it? You liked it?
I loved it.
What was your
My
favorite
cat
part?
loved it too because she kept jumping up on the TV to try to give you little kisses.
Hey, tell her keep sending me kisses. I'm sending them right back.
Yep, she will. She will.
All right. Nice meeting you, Sammy.
Likewise.
Congratulations. Oh, is that who's next? There we go.
Bobby Jones?
Yes, sir.
Krista's next.
Oh, Chris is next? Got it.
Oh.
Hi, Broderick.
How you doing?
I'm great.
We got a face or we just all voice?
It's all voice tonight.
All voice. I love the voice though.
Thank you so much. I saw that you became interested in writing music and becoming a musician. Can you tell me more about that?
I always, I identify myself as almost like a nerd or a geek. And growing up, I always just I admired like the cool popular kids, and I just wanted like to be, adored and loved like them. And then, all the girls love Bieber. So I just studied Bieber for like a long time and then started making music. And now I'm here. Like, yeah. So, but I love, in that process, I fell in love with, the songwriting part of it. I love Gavin DeGraw. I love David Ron Harris. I love Pooh Bear. I really love stripped down, at the end of the day, just a guitar and vocals and just saying something beautiful and getting it out. I love that type of music. So
Awesome. And congratulations. I wish you luck in the competition.
Thank you so much. It's nice meeting you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Where are you from?
I'm from Alabama.
Hey, Alabama. I love the accent.
Thank you so much.
Have a nice night.
You too.
I think it's my turn now. Did I do it? I jumped the gun.
Yes, it's your turn, Bobby. Go ahead.
Bobby Jones. I love that last
There
name.
you go, sir.
Bobby Jones.
First of all, it's one thing to get the notice that you're going to make it on the show, but how did you put together the show itself? Because you had dancers, you had camera angles, you got girls. It's like I thought it was at a concert.
Hey, crazy. So like I got to design the whole set. I got to handpick the dancers. Like that's probably the craziest thing to me, you know. I got connected with a great team, Corey and Nolan. You know, they did the Grammys and all types of stuff you can think of. And I just sat down with those guys and you know, put out my ideas and what I wanted, and they made it happen, and it looks wonderful and beautiful. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Man, that star, when that star comes down, the premise of it was like, you know, a kid singing on the moon, and I'm like wishing on a star, and the star falls out and it turns to a dancer. So yeah, they definitely did a great job with that.
So how do you go back to a normal stage after this?
I don't think I can.
Right.
See, I was actually thinking about that. I was like, I called my friends. I was like, hey, we can't do no dive bars no more. I said we don't look right up there no more. So we're gonna figure it out. But no, I'll always be able, like, I always want to do those type of shows and like smaller shows, because, you know, I am a smaller artist. I'm working my way up. So this is just a great experience to be able to do this. And anyone who wants me to come out and perform, I'll come out and turn y'all up. So yeah.
Well, I felt like I was at a big concert, so more big concerts to you, sir.
Hey, love you, brother. Nice meeting you, Bobby.
No problem, pleasure.
Broderick, hi, Michelle from Variety.
Michelle, how you doing?
Very nice to meet you. You're adorable. Love the crescent moon.
Hey.
Where do you want to? Who would you want to open for? What, like, if you go on a tour, what artists would you? And is there any Kansas artists you would want to?
I haven't. I feel like I probably shouldn't say there isn't any Kansas artists, because if there are, I don't want to, like, you know, make them mad. But I haven't met any pop Kansas artists. But if there is, please, guys, can we connect? Can we do something? Because I love, you know. But my dream open up, I would love to open up for, like, you know, maybe like a boy band, like One Direction. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. I would love to open up for like Kyle, maybe Jack Harlow, Dua Lipa. Yeah, those artists that sort of go with my music a little bit. You know?
Got to do some shows with Harry.
Harry Styles. Hey, it'd be over. It'd be over by then, you know. I'm
gonna keep my fingers crossed for you. You're adorable.
Keep them crossed. Throw some prayers up. Wish on a star. Yeah.
On a crescent moon.
On a crescent moon, and you have if I open up for Harry, you're coming VIP right now, because this conversation.
I'll be right. I'll be there.
Michelle, love you.
You too, Brad.
That's the last question.
Last question. No more questions? No more questions for me? Dang, guys, I feel important for a little bit. Love you guys. Peace. Thank you so much.
Position, you make your livelihood at that, and then, you know, you talked a little bit about working with the show with the song, but what was the inspiration for Sparrow?
Yeah, so, you know, I don't know if you realize this, but it's been 7 years since I was on The Voice, which is just wild. And it honestly feels like more, because the last 2 years have felt like 5 years themselves. So it's been quite a long time, and there's been quite a lot that's happened since then. But coming off of that show, you know, I felt like I was being shot out of a cannon. So much was coming at me. I was making full-length records. I did 2 full-length records in a year. I was doing tours. I was, you know, in the studio constantly. I came back to The Voice multiple times to participate in the show and be a mentor or perform. So there was just so much going on that I really had to discover who I was as an artist very quickly. You know, The Voice obviously is an amazing show that gives you an incredible platform, but that was really where the hard work began. And so I spent the last 7 years figuring out who I was as an artist, especially as a songwriter, which I think really came into play when it came to this show specifically. So it's been quite the journey. And then the inspiration behind Sparrow, honestly, I woke up one morning and I just sort of had this concept in my mind for a song like this. And I went upstairs to my writing room. It was about 7 a.m. My wife was getting ready for work. And I went upstairs to my writing room in my house. And I just wrote this song in about 6 or 7 minutes from start to finish, all the chords, everything. And I think it's one of those moments where it doesn't necessarily come from you. It just sort of comes through you. You're just a vessel sort of for what happens. And I think the inspiration comes from just where we've all been the last couple of years, honestly. I knew I was going to be representing Kentucky, and I wanted a song that demonstrated the resiliency and the power of the people there and the strength of the people there. And then I wanted something that would sort of lift all of us and give us hope and inspiration from the last couple of years of everything we've been through. So hopefully that performance tonight was able to do that. I know it lifted and moved me in the moment.
Well, congratulations. You know, you're already through, and it was like my favorite song also, just like the lady before me.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Hi, congratulations on making it through to the next round. I'm so, so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I want to know, is it more difficult to sing a cover song or an original song, and why?
I think each have their own challenges. I think singing a cover song, obviously, this is a song that was written for someone else. So you can take that on, you can appreciate the song for what it is, and you can make it your own. But ultimately, you know, singing an original song, I felt much more vulnerable on the stage tonight. I felt I had more nerves than I usually have because I felt like I was sharing one of my children, like my new ugly baby with the world. You know, you never know how it's going to be received. It's the song that means so much to me and that came from me and came from my heart, but you never know how it's going to be received. Whereas a cover song, you know, usually it's a song that everyone knows and loves, or at least has some experience with. So that was a little bit of a scary part tonight, but it's also really fulfilling to be able to stand on that stage and see a song that you've created from beginning to end take flight, at the risk of being super punny, but to come alive, you know, with all that production, all those singers, all of that amazing stuff happening around you. It's a really cool moment to see that come full circle and be a complete performance.
Well, you did incredible. This song is going to be a huge hit with the entire world. And I want to say again how proud I am of you. Good job tonight.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Hey, Jordan, congratulations on moving forward.
Hi, thank you.
My question is, can you talk some about how your faith has inspired your music?
Yes, that's actually something that has happened a lot, especially in the last couple of years. You know, I'm a believer in the Christian faith. I've always been very open about that, very vocal about it. And all of my music, whether it's, you know, an overtly faith-based song, or if it is, you know, an overtly spiritual song, or it's a love song, or it's another kind of song, it's all rooted in the idea of bringing us together and, you know, promoting unity and inspiring hope and uplifting people, which are all messages that are a part of my faith and who I am. And so this song specifically comes from, you know, it's definitely inspired by scripture. You know, scripture talks about like how that if God takes care of the sparrows, then he's definitely going to take care of us. And there's just so many references to sparrows and this idea that, yeah, it sort of came from scripture for me as a believer and grew into the song that it is. So my faith plays a huge part in it. It also plays a huge part in my career. It keeps me grounded. I pray about so many decisions that happen in my job and in my life. And so it's been this sort of grounding thing that has kept me going throughout the last few years, especially throughout the pandemic, and has inspired a lot of my music.
Well, thank you so much for your songs and your message, and congratulations, and I wish you luck moving forward.
Thanks so much.
Bobby, go ahead.
Oh, Jordan, dude. Yes, sir. It's nice to see you back again. What else do you have to prove, sir? Like, why even come on the show? I mean, between all the records you sold, the winning, you just having a voice from an angel, what is there more to prove?
You know, that's a great question. Thank you. The thing about this show is that it doesn't feel like it's necessarily about me. It feels like it's about my home state and about my people. And whenever I heard about the opportunity, I felt a responsibility to come on the show to just sort of turn the spotlight onto the people that have made me who I am and that have been so supportive of me from my time on The Voice, even as a kid growing up there. They've been so incredible and so supportive. And I believe they're some of the best people in the world. They would do anything for you. They're resilient, they're strong, they're giving, they're warm. And they don't always have the best light on them, and they aren't always seen for how incredible that they are. So this was a huge opportunity for me to represent Kentucky in my home and make those people proud, and bring attention to what I believe is the best state in the country. And so it didn't really feel like it was about me. It felt like it was about that. And then it felt like it was about the message of hope and inspiration that I knew that I could bring through the music that I think people need right now.
Well, again, it's an amazing job. I was so happy to see you on the list. We got excited because we missed you, sir.
Thanks, Bobby.
Have a good one.
You too.
Hey, Jordan, great job tonight.
Thank you.
It was so incredible to watch from home with the special effects, the audience waving lights. But how did that performance feel from your perspective up on that stage?
Well, obviously, you know, it's this huge stage. The lights are going crazy. You have the heat of the pyro behind you. It's just this surreal sort of experience. The energy in the room all night was just electric. Everyone's so excited to be there. All of the artists are, it's less of like, oh yeah, we're excited, this is fun, we get this really cool opportunity to show off or to make this thing about us. But it's more of, everyone feels honored to be here. It feels like a privilege to be here and represent our people. And it's so diverse, from the genres to the places people are from, to their backgrounds. It's just incredible to see all of the different places represented. It just blows my mind. And so I think everyone understands that this is a celebration of that. It's a celebration of the diversity of our country and how incredible it is. And so it's just an incredible atmosphere to be there in person and experience it. I know the audience had to have had a great time. I had a great time. I was dancing, I was crying, I was laughing. Like it was the best time. And yeah, I'm looking forward though to seeing the video of the performance and how it translated at home, because the camera work and the angles and the way that they do it is just absolutely incredible. So I'm excited to see that too.
Awesome, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello, Jordan, Michelle from Variety.
Hey, Michelle.
Your Christmas album is one of my favorites.
Oh, thank you.
Just wanted to let you know that. Going forward in this competition, you, Michael Bolton, what goes through your mind just thinking ahead?
You know, it's really difficult to think ahead in a competition like this. The last months, weeks, hours of work have all been about this performance and getting to this moment where I get to stand on stage and represent Kentucky and share this song that I've been, you know, holding in my heart with the entire world. So looking forward, you know, it's sort of like, how do you go bigger from here? How do you bring more from here? The performances were incredible. The production is amazing already. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see and how we can creatively bring more live to the song, bring more out of the song, find more ways to sort of bring people into this moment of the song. I know as I mentioned, I was moved myself during the performance tonight, just because these lyrics are ones that I mean so deeply, and they mean so much to me, and the song, you know, means so much to me. So I think it's going to be quite the task to see how this show can continue to top itself each week, and how this talent can continue to, you know, make these performances bigger and better. But I know that this team is up for the challenge, and they're going to blow everyone's minds with what they do with the next few weeks of the show.
Well, the word on social media is everybody was loving your song, saying it sounded just ready-made for a coronation song for any shows or whatever. That it's really overwhelming what people are writing.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to just sit down tonight and sort of go through and see what people are feeling and saying, because for me, you know, music is all about the message, and I'm excited to see how people are connecting with the song.
Well, you connected with people from the very first note you sang on The Voice before you even turned, you know, even turned around. So you've been having that effect on people for a long time, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Congratulations. Great night.
Thanks. Take care.
You too.
That was the last question.
Perfect. Thanks, everybody.
Jordan.
Great. Hey, Chloe, hey, congratulations for being on a program like this and also representing Indigenous Americans here in this country. Do you feel like you're just not representing the state, but all of Indigenous Americans and Indians across the nation?
You know, I represent probably more so where I'm from. I think, you know, there's probably more people that are more cowboy than me and people that are more, you know, indigenous than me. But I feel like if I were to inspire or motivate somebody that was indigenous, it would just be to go, you know, go for your dreams. I'm from a small reservation in North Dakota. And so, you know, I have a lot of people who are quite talented from there that, you know, I hope that they see this and they go for something like that.
Most excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, congratulations. You did fantastic tonight.
Thank you.
What I want to know is you were talking about, you know, telling people to go for their dreams and stuff, but tell me, what else would you tell all the people, particularly the young ladies watching you, what about going for their dreams? What kind of advice would you give them?
Man, you know, honestly, probably just don't give up. You know, my dad told me from a really young age, you know, I've been probably thrown off a horse more times than I can count on a hand. So, and I mean, honestly, maybe it would kind of upset me sometimes, but he'd throw me right back on and he'd tell me to ride that horse. And, you know, life's going to buck you off quite a few times and you got to keep going because, you know, you never know what opportunity is going to come and knock at your door.
Well, your dad gave you sound advice, and thank you to him for that. And thank you for being so wonderful tonight. Great job.
Thank you, Sammy.
Hey, Chloe.
Hello.
Speaking of your dad, what were I read that you like to sing songs with your dad growing up. What were some of your favorite songs that you sang with your dad growing up?
Honestly, we really sang quite a bit of, you know, gospel songs or old hymns, you know, like some bright morning when this life is over. We sang that quite a bit. And that's probably one I remembered. But besides that, a lot of Johnny Cash.
Well, thank you. You did great tonight, and I wish you luck going forward.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Can you tell us a little bit about how the songwriting process works? I mean, because did you know who you were going to be up against? You're in a pool with Macy Gray and Jordan Smith right now. Like, was that part of your songwriting choice? Did you even know who you were going to be up against when you started writing the song?
No, not at all. You know, I wrote the song back in November of 2020. So it's a project I've been working on quite a long time. So, I mean, I was just honestly stoked when I heard about who was going to be performing on this show. It was really, honestly, just an opportunity to me to learn about other musicians' arts and how they do things. And it's really been a learning experience.
So what was it about this song that made it the right choice for this performance?
This was probably just like the strongest song that I had in the bank, and like, you know, for the performing aspect of this song, because I mean, if you guys saw those stage performances, they were incredible. And in a performance sense, I just thought that this song would be the best song to bring to you guys.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And congratulations on the show.
Thank you. Okay.
Hey, Chloe, great job tonight.
Thank you.
And so after your performance, Kelly Clarkson said that she cannot wait to cover that song. So how does it feel to have gotten that great praise and feedback from her?
I mean, for somebody who I respected and admire so much in the music industry, I think it's just been, it was absolutely validating to hear somebody like that say that, you know, they liked the song and they wanted to sing it.
Awesome. Well, congratulations and great job again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Terima kasih. That means thank you in Indonesian.
I would like to repeat that too, but I can't.
Okay, it's okay.
Thank you.
Hi, congratulations. You did incredible tonight and you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, I want to say, you said you were mentioning powerful women. I have to say, it takes one to know one. And I want to know, what do you want to say to the next generation that's watching you, the next generation of powerful women?
Oh man, to the next generation of powerful women, I hope that you continue to stay true to yourself, go after your dreams. Don't take no for an answer. Always put your best foot forward, take advantage of all the resources around you. I mean, those are just a few things that I've lived my whole life on, especially being in music. It was not easy to get to this point because I didn't grow up with, you know, connections or this, that, the third. I just knew I loved to sing. And so not having a blueprint to follow in this industry as an Indonesian American woman, I was like, you know what? I'll be the blueprint. So that's what I'm doing. And I hope that everyone just feels my story and hears my music and they can relate to it and know that no matter where you come from, you can do it too.
Well, I hope my nieces watch you and see what an incredible, powerful woman you are. So congratulations, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, how did you decide you wanted to become a singer performer, and who would you say is most similar to you in your musical style?
So I've actually been singing and performing basically my whole life. I wouldn't say there was like a pivotal moment where I was like, okay, this is what I want to do, because I always in the back of my head knew I would end up doing this. I kind of just had to go through those motions of a 20-something-year-old trying to decipher what it all really meant. You know, when I went to college, I actually was pre-health. So I was a biology major and I wanted to be a dermatologist. And then through all the opportunities and things that I did while I was in school, I actually used to book concerts. So I've booked artists like Travis Scott, Tory Lanez, Masego, Goldlink, Shy Glizzy, you know, very deep in the hip hop rap world. And just using those experiences to continue to go towards my artist career. Like I just always found my way back to music. So I wouldn't say there was a pivotal moment, but I just always knew in the back of my head. And a few women that I'm super inspired by are Kehlani, Janae Aiko, Ariana Grande, JoJo. I love women of the 90s and the 2000s. They're so unapologetic and bold with what they sing about. So that's really the energy that I try to put out in my music as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And I wish you luck moving forward.
Thank you so much.
A dermatologist, that explains why your skin is so beautiful.
Oh girl, I'm wearing makeup. Trust me, under my makeup, I'm a regular girl. I got acne scars. I probably got some active pimples right now, but this camera's doing me good.
What's your secret? I can't tell you. It's like just got that glow.
Honestly, I think it's really just, this sounds so cliche, but like knowing yourself. You know, I think as a woman, when you're always being told what to do, how to dress, how to act, like you kind of just have to like let all that go and know yourself. And I think that's just the self-esteem and the self-confidence has to shine through every time.
You spoke of your 90s influences. I heard it in the song. If you go forward in the competition, what more can we expect?
I think you can just continue to expect really powerful, memorable performances. You know, having passionate, talented women around me, super big about the girl power and just the boldness and the attitude. I really hope that every performance that I give in this competition, but as well as moving forward in my career, I can continue to embody that energy, because that's how I feel women should feel all the time, every time they do anything. So I think just the attitude, the sexiness, the boldness, the unapologeticness, all of the above.
And Virginia is for lovers. Thank you.
Virginia
Thank you very
definitely for lovers.
Thank you for talking to us. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was the last question.
All right. Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you.